Hi, and welcome to a watercolor pen tutorial by Crafts2Gather. My favorite format to do watercolor in is pen, mainly because, and I've said this in multiple videos, I've never been professionally trained in the arts. So I took an art class once in high school. It was a lot of fun, but my claim to, I wouldn't even call it fame, but my claim is just that I come from a line of crafty people. I grew up doing arts with my mom, and so I've learned to have a confidence in trying out new techniques, and I will not claim that this will be the best. There are much nicer pieces out there on YouTube, but it's fun and it's safe and you get a rewarding experience at the end. Also, I do not have any type of affiliations with any brands. I shop as a hobbyist for myself, and so the products that I use are just that. So if you do see any brands, that's again not promoting them, just what I like to use and what I found to be good for what I'm trying to accomplish. So the colors out today are just some ones that spoke to me. I've got like a 24 pack or something. Came with the novice pen and all of that. And so on the note of the pen, one thing I like to do, which I may or may not do in the video, I get the pen wet by squeezing it and letting the water pool up a little bit and dab it on my hand. It's also how I keep the brushes shaped, and I ensure when I get to that step that I don't have too much water on it. So we can start with that. And I usually start with the basic outline of the colors that I want to do and going back with the pen. From the instructions I read at one point, the best way to keep your bristles in good order is to, constantly wipe them off when you switch colors. So I typically do that on my hand, but a paper towel would work just fine too. So let's go ahead and get started. So today we have a fun elephant with some bubbles. I thought this was a very fun design to come up with, and again, the beauty of this piece is that you have the general idea there. I've used a very fine inking pen to get to the design down, and so if you do want to outline the very edges in black per se, let's say, then you're welcome to do that on your own. This is all just what I enjoy doing and how I'm going to color it, but truly, as I've written, not my own words, but the world is your oyster and the canvas is for you to experiment upon. What else? So there is a lotus blossom up here. I'm going to probably go with the purples on that. The elephant, I'm going to stick pretty traditionally and do gray on this one. As I experiment more with some of these, I'm probably going to get a little creative with the multicolor, almost psychedelic-like type of elephant. Maybe even a pink one day. Gotta love a pink elephant. I know I do. And so on this particular one, I haven't done anything on the inside of the card. This is one of my blank options. The expression I like that goes with this one is, love is never having to hold your farts in. So I don't know, just the jovialness of the elephant just made that one fit all so well. So let's start with our grays. So I have a light gray and a dark gray. And this is not true white as is shown on the posting I have for this piece. I'm going to grab you some computer paper just so you can see the difference. So this is more of a cream. I think they call it a natural white online. And this is computer paper white. So the one thing I did learn in art class was about highlights and lowlights and shadows. So however you choose to paint your piece, keep in mind the direction that your light source may be coming from. I tend to gravitate towards it this way, meaning that if this were the other side of the elephant, it'd be lighter and this one would be darker. You can also think about having your light source over here to where this would be the brighter side and your shadows would be more back there. And if you feel like you're getting a little too out of control, just keep in mind the philosophy of Bob Ross. I will always channel him in my videos whenever I do these, as I channel him when I am doing the painting or watercolor penning, however you want to call it.